Today we're going to start the process of learning H pattern. I mean, it's not that I don't know how to drive with H pattern. I've driven with that in real life. In fact, it's the way I learned how to drive way back when. But the problem is that I have had a car with automatic transmission for at least 8 years. And it's not like it's the same thing in game as it is in real life, because at least my everyday driving isn't comparable to rally driving. First of my many problems is that I do not know which cars in this game actually have the H pattern mode like in real life. I know that the Group B cars had H pattern, I think, but those are way too powerful for me to, well, for this sort of mission to learn to use the H pattern. So I don't know which car to choose. I think Group A cars had H pattern as well. Why are there so many Group A cars? Like at least in EAWRC, the Group A cars there had manual transmission or H pattern. Let's try one of these then. It actually says here what the car has. Well, that's perfect. That solves one of my problems. Okay, so now we have car and track selected, or stage. I should speak about stages since we're doing rally. I said that we have multiple problems, but I can't remember any of the others now for some reason.
H pattern mode.
What the hell was that? I've had this shifter for, I don't know, I think I've had this for a couple of months now. I'm not actually sure since time just disappears. I mean, days are slow, but years fly by, basically. So, and the time I've had it, I think I've been pretty much actively avoiding to use the H pattern mode because it's not natural to me, really, because I haven't had practice with it that much. Even though the H pattern feels really good with this shifter, it feels better than the sequential, which also feels really good, but the H pattern is even more satisfying. And I really wanted to drive with the H pattern, so I need to stop avoiding. But in my defense though, most of the time I'm doing clubs in EAWRC when I'm driving, so racing against other people, and I'm pretty sure that it is always faster to use manual sequential than
3, 2, 1, aja.
Than H pattern. I forgot I had the Finnish pace notes.
350. Vasen 2, kirraa, 120. Yli, 60.
I think the biggest learning curve for me is the footwork. No surprises there, I think. But the way we're gonna do this is... Oh, damn it. We're going to... I mean, I can't even speak when I'm trying to focus on switching the gears. But we're gonna do this stage a few times and see how much I can improve my time. Oh, no. I'm sorry, car. But, oh, no. Man, it's impossible for me to try to talk while I'm trying to be able to switch gears. But it's no accident that I chose this stage, which seems to be quite straightforward. Yeah, I wanted to make it as easy as possible. No. There's just so much more feeling when you are using H pattern over manual sequential. It feels more driving, if that makes any sense. I'm basically keeping my left foot on the clutch constantly now and using my right foot to brake. I'm not sure if that is the right approach, but yeah, that's basically how I would drive a real car. So... No. Oh, we're still in business. I just want to... Yeah, my car is in flames. I think that is pretty accurate for this process.
Vasen 3, kivi sisällä, 160.
To be fair, he said that there's a rock inside. I just never processed that information. Oh no, I was so close to finishing the stage. Damn it. One thing that is like still a bit weird for me is that now that I'm using these Finnish pace notes, there are words I don't know what they mean. I mean, I know what they mean, but I don't know what they mean in the context of rally. Now I'm going to finish the stage.
Oikein 4 kirraa yli sumppu. Vasen 3 kirraa 120.
Why am I... How is this 3? I think this is... Why don't I remember that corner? Damn it. That's not 3, I think that's at like 2.
Oikein 3. Oikein 6. Maali.
Finally. That took longer than I expected, to be honest. Oh, I have driven this. Let's try to do a couple more runs and see if I can get a better time. I mean, it's definitely feeling more natural than I did when I started.
Oikein 3. Oikein 6. Maali.
Well, that was a lot better. I was only like, what, 4 seconds faster than the previous one. But it felt a lot faster though. I don't know why.
3, 2, 1. Aja.
Oh no. How do I start the car? I don't think I have ignition bound to any key.
Maali.
I think that like could have been better, like a lot better than the run before, but I messed up with the gears. But it was actually still better. A couple of seconds faster. At least we're improving, and I'm trying to focus on that. But there's certainly so much more overhead with using this H pattern compared to the manual sequential. Compared to sequential. For me, at least at this point in time, maybe it'll get better, but yeah, it's probably never going to be even close to as fast as I can be with the manual sequential. I don't know. Maybe I could get like closer to it if I like really drive with this, like basically nothing but with it. Didn't even realize that I was using some sort of custom setup. Well, I guess it doesn't really matter. But let's try a different stage now. Maybe this one. Let's stay in Finland for now. This stage is something that I haven't driven before. I'm pretty sure about that.
1. Aja. Oikein 4 pitkä kirra lopussa 180. Oikein laita. Oikein 4. Ja. Vasen 90 kirraa leikkaa 70. Oikein laita. Oikein 4. Yli 120. Vasen 2 leikkaa 100. Oikein 3 kirraa leikkaa huomio. Vasen 90 hidas varo ulkona pomppu. Oikein 3 leikkaa. Varo. Vasen 2 kirraa leikkaa hämää yli 160. Vasen 4 ja. Oikein 5 kirraa yli varo. Oikein 90 älä. Vasen 3 oikein 4 leikkaa. Vasen 5 yli 250. Varo. Oikein 2 kirraa. Vasen 90 kirraa leikkaa 200. Oikein 5 pitkä 100. Huomio nyppy. Vasen 2 leikkaa. Oikein 4 pitkä ja vasen 2 kirraa leikkaa. Huomio.
Oh no.
Vasen 5 ja yli. Oikein 3 kirraa leikkaa. Vasen 3 pitkä 300. Huomio. Oikein 2. Pitkä. Kirraa. 140. Nyppy. Vasen 4. 150.
This has been so slow.
Vasen 4. Yli.
But it's really positive to notice that the pace notes are now so much better.
Vasen 4. Yli. Oikein 6. 200. Vasen 3. Kirraa. Leikkaa. Oikein 5. Nyppy. Oikein 4. Kirraa. Ja. Oikein 2. 100.
With these pace notes, I actually do have like a really high chance of finishing the stage on the first try.
Oikealta. Vasen 4. Leikkaa. 200.
Because I can trust the pace notes.
Oikein 3. Kirraa. Ja.
I mean, I'm definitely
Oikein 3.
a lot careful now than I would be with this sequential.
Vasen 90. Kirraa. Maali.
254.1. Yeah, that's probably not too good. I went to top 1000, so maybe that is something to celebrate about. But let's do, I don't know, a couple more tries with this stage and see how much I can improve, or if I can improve. It's not given that I can.
Vasen 90. Kirraa. Maali.
4.5 seconds faster, so that's pretty nice improvement.
Huomio.
No! No! I got greedy.
Vasen 3. Kirraa. Pitkä. Ja.
Oh, come on!
Vasen 4.
It was...
Oikein 4. Kirraa. Ja.
God damn it, it was going quite good.
Maali.
It went pretty good until it didn't. Until I got confused with the H pattern. But I was still improving my time, so that's always a positive, but I think it can still get better. Let's do one more try.
Leikkaa. 200.
No. Right in front of the fans.
Oikein 3. Leikkaa.
I can say with confidence now that the H pattern isn't slowing me down too much anymore, except for those really hectic situations where I don't have time to think at all. Then it will definitely cause problems. It's starting to feel natural. Unlike talking when trying to drive the stage, that just doesn't seem to get any better.
Huomio.
Oh my god. The problem now isn't the H pattern, it's just that I've been driving long enough for me to... It's really hard for me to keep focus, so I make stupid, unnecessary mistakes. And I think the H pattern is the reason why I've gotten like sort of this tired already, because it hasn't been that long of a session yet. I am exhausted. I hope that was a better time. First split was exactly the same, then it got slightly better. I think the biggest gains came from the shifting mistakes I made in the end of my previous successful run. Yeah, we didn't get that high on the leaderboards. I need to call it a day at this point because I am exhausted. My brain is exhausted is what I mean. But the H pattern with this shifter feels really good. I enjoy it a lot, but it's so much more difficult for me than sequential. But I hope that it's something that I could get really used to, so that I wouldn't lose that much time compared to sequential. Basically that it would be natural for me. I think that is the best way to put it. The shifter just feels phenomenal with the H pattern. No more talking, follow me.